Namaskar. Welcome to this edition of the News Bulletin. In the headlines today, set your targets to match the best in the industry across all parameters, exhorts Mr. Sandeep Poundrik, Union Steel Secretary, to RSP Collective. Union Steel Secretary visits SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant. And contract workers trained in gas safety at Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra of SAIL RSP. And now the news in detail. Set your targets to match the best in the industry across all parameters to become the leading steel plant in the country, exhorted Mr. Sandeep Poundrik, IAS, Secretary Steel, Government of India, during an interaction with senior officers of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant RSP at the Manthan Conference Hall on 30th August 2024. The meeting was attended by Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Chairman SAIL, Dr. Sanjay Roy, Joint Secretary Steel, Government of India, Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in Charge RSP, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines, Mr. A.K. Behuria, ED FNA, all the CGMs and many other senior officers of RSP as well as sister SAIL units. In his address, Mr. Poundrik outlined the strategic priorities for RSP and emphasized the ambitious national goal of producing 300 million tons of steel by 2030. He highlighted the need for capacity expansion and strict adherence to project timelines to maintain a competitive edge. He also stressed the importance of technological upgrades for cost efficiency and competitiveness, as well as the rationalization and redeployment of manpower to achieve productivity levels on par with industry leaders. Inheriting a rich legacy requires sustained efforts focused on current achievements and a well-planned future to uphold the plant's glory, he concluded. Mr. Amarendu Prakash commended the RSP Collective for its commitment to meeting challenging targets and praised the progress made by the plant. Dr. Sanjay Roy emphasized the importance of improving techno-economic parameters and labor productivity to position RSP competitively within the market. Mr. Atanu Bhaumik welcomed the dignitaries and provided a summary of the key discussion points. The event also featured a comprehensive presentation on RSP's performance across various fronts by Mr. Ricky Agarwal, AGM ED Works Secretariat. The program was coordinated by Mrs. Archana Satpathy, GM, PR and COC. Mr. Sandeep Poundrik, IAS, Secretary Steel, Government of India, on the second day of his visit to SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant, visited different units of the plant on 31st August 2024. He was accompanied by Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Chairman SAIL, Dr. Sanjay Roy, Joint Secretary Steel, Government of India, Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, Director in Charge RSP, Mr. S.R. Suryavanshi, ED Works, Mr. Alok Verma, ED Mines and other senior officers. The plant visit of the Secretary Steel commenced from the Model Room of Learning and Development Department, where the visiting dignitaries were shown and explained about the layout design of RSP. A short video on safety was also screened on the occasion. This was followed by visit to Raw Material Handling Plant, Sintering Plant 3, Blast Furnace 5, Steel Melting Shop 2, Hot Strip Mill 2 and New Plate Mill. Respective CGMs, HODs and other senior officers received them in each of these units and apprised them about the production and performance status. Earlier in the morning, Mr. Poundrik, Mr. Amarendu Prakash, Dr. Sanjay Roy and Mr. Atanu Bhaumik, along with Mr. Amit Raj, Director Technical, MECON, planted saplings at Indira Gandhi Park. The dignitaries also visited the Doll Museum of IG Park. The Union Steel Secretary was given a guard of honor by the CISF unit of RSP at Rourkela House before his departure in the afternoon. He was accorded a warm send-off by the DIC and other senior officers of RSP at Rourkela Airport. A one-day training program on gas safety was organized at Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra, Sector 5 of SAIL Rourkela Steel Plant on 30th August 2024. 27 contract workers engaged in various departments of the plant attended the session. Mr. Rajiv Mukherjee, Senior Manager HR, handed over the certificates issued by DTN BWE to the contract labourers on successful completion of the training. The training program included theoretical inputs on gas safety, safety with regard to working near the gas lines, and various do's and don'ts of working in gas lines. The session was conducted by Mr. P. N. Mahato, faculty, in association with the Regional Directorate of DTN BWE under the Ministry of Labour and Employment. The program was coordinated by Mr. Vigyan Patra, Deputy Manager HR CLC, Mr. S. Sahus, Junior Manager HR CLC, and Mr. Dhrubesh Behra, Labour Inspector and HR, Contract Labour Cell Collective. It is to be mentioned here that Diksha Ispat Suraksha Kaushal Kendra aims to impart training to contract labourers and local populace for enriching skills towards mitigating unsafe practices at workplace. Along with providing training, the purpose was also to develop a bank of skilled people in and around Rourkela with specialized behavioral training in various areas. And that's all for now. Namaskar.